And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineups for tonight's championship game. At a forward for the University of Indiana, number 30, a 6'8" junior from Galveston, Indiana, Ted Kitchel.
Kitchel, a big man with a great perimeter touch, scored 40 against Illinois earlier this year.
For the University of North Carolina, number 52.
Parkinson's usually attacks one side or another of the body. It might be your right side, might be your left side. Mine, it attacks my right hand, and it makes it shake a little bit. Most people wouldn't even know that I have Parkinson's. There's certain things that Parkinson's attacks. It attacks your hand-eye coordination. It attacks your balance. I used to be able to stand on one foot. Now it's kind of difficult standing on one foot or doing things like that.
Rocksteady Boxing is a boxing-based exercise program for Parkinson's that began here in Indianapolis and now has spread all over the world. I think the reason that boxing-based exercise has been so successful and popular is a couple of things. They do a mix of exercise. So they do cardiovascular exercise, they do balance exercise, stretching, strengthening. They also do a little bit different things each time, so it's not like you're just doing the same thing over and over and getting bored. And the last piece, I think, is the camaraderie that occurs in this group exercise program. Many people, when they're facing Parkinson's disease, become more isolated. And social isolation is not very good for the mind or the body.
Being a competitor, I think, is very, very important. I mean, that's what gets me to Rocksteady, 2 or 3 times a week, but I feel like it's necessary, and I feel that I can be a motivation to all the other people in class. If I can get my butt off the couch and get over there and do it, then they can also do the same thing, and I think it'll do nothing but help them.
I think there's also a metaphor of taking control of your health. When you're facing a chronic illness, it can be really frightening and it feels like the illness is taking over. And I think to go into a gym, and the motto of the organization is fighting back against Parkinson's. So when you're hitting the punching bag, you're in a way hitting this disease and trying to take control of your health in a way that can be very empowering for people.
I'm hitting that bag, punching that bag, thinking about, it being Parkinson's, and I think that is good as far as, building confidence and feeling like you're doing something to fight against this disease.
I think for Ted, because he has been doing fairly well, it's allowed him to think about how can I give back to others. And what he's told me is that when he does go to Rocksteady Boxing, he feels motivated to try to inspire others and be a leader in the group. My sense is that he succeeded in that. And then his decision to go public was also related to his desire to help others and take something that's negative, being diagnosed with Parkinson's, and try and make it into something positive. Because it's a group exercise program, people end up finding connection and finding a support group that's not a support group and realizing that they're not alone.
1, 2, 3, fight back!